What's going on, guys? All right. So we need some caddies, man. I don't mean like Cadillacs, but like caddies. They hold things, you know. We need a couple of these. Um, and actually, it would be nice if I could like get like something else that like allow me to maybe, I don't know. How can I get another one in here? I think on the back side of this there's some storage too. But dude, I went through so much crap too just to try and get back into the Steam account, which is why I switched to this thing in the first place. But then I realized that you couldn't reveal the password, so I swear I know what it was, but I couldn't figure it out. So anyway, then I realized my SV07 over here doesn't have a frickin' profile anymore. And still, after over a year, Ultimaker Cura refuses to provide a profile for this particular printer. I have no idea why. They just don't want to make one for it. My Elegoo Neptune 4 and everything else, there's a profile. Not this one. My, what do you call this? Creality? Yeah. The Ender. I don't ever print with that thing, really. If I had a bunch of stuff to do and I was using the other ones, I might use it. But this thing has come down way down in price too, and this is a good printer. But yeah, they just they don't want to support it or something. I don't know what the hell their problem is. I guess it's because we only want to make profiles for our printers. Well, I've never seen an Ultimaker printer for sale anywhere. Anyway, I don't know how good this profile is. What I did in the past, there was this German guy, Gergu something or other, and he would give you the files, and he would paste them into the Cura profile and add it manually. So, but also I always had problems with this thing printing too fast. So using the actual like profile from Sobel's website uses a really old version of Cura, but it's like totally their profile, and I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. So this is I've never used it before. This is their profile, and I noticed when I got this printer, it printed like super fast doing a benchy. And also now I actually get a picture of what it's printing. But we got a problem right now with that, and it's likely going to be a problem. Damn it. I'm going to have to restart this print because I just screwed it up. Damn. Look at this. It's one way to screw it up. It gets a booger on the nozzle, okay? And then you think you're going to be able to grab it, but you're not. So what I'm going to try and do... Well, that was sticking really good, too. Man, that's... And of course I don't know if we can restart or not. It'll most likely just try and pick up where it left off at. Anyway, always got to babysit the damn thing, like for the first layer. So now we got to wait for it to heat itself back up. But what's cool is I get this picture on here now, but I'm not printing it from here. I'm printing it from my computer. Okay? And I'm using the Sobel software that they have. It's, I don't know what version of Cura it's using, but it's a pretty old one. But you know what? If it works, then I don't really care. I wonder why it doesn't allow me to move it around. That's probably why I didn't like this one, because you can't really, you can't rotate it. You can look at it like this. Normally you would just grab your mouse and click it, and you'd be able to move it around, but it doesn't work like that on this one. So anyway, I did add the files, and if you're watching this and you're curious, I'll give you a picture of the other guy's video. Where are we at? It's Go Print 3D, and you go over to his page, and he's got them on his page, and he gives you the instructions on how to do it. So basically, download these files. See, we got Solvo Cura over here, but where's our other one? I don't even see where it went. Right here. So they're on like 5.10. Now, Cura isn't the only slicer out there, but I don't like to get too crazy with things, and it works well with some of my other printers. So let's see if they will, if they've added it. So we got to go to Solvo 3D. I mean, like, Creality has its own slicer, you know. Yeah, see, now the profiles are on here, so now I can go ahead and click it. And they even have a clipper profile. Look at that. Well, he made a clipper profile for the SV06. Now, I actually have the SV06 Plus, and I have a Sonic pad, but I just haven't gotten to that point of adding all that. Now, if you look at this one, you see I can click on it and move it around. It's something that you can't do on the other version. So, anyway, another cool thing you can do, if you really want to, you can add a web camera, and you can watch your print. It'll show up somewhere on here. Since I've got like a whole bunch of web cameras, I'm probably going to do that. I forget, there's like one of the ports is open over here. That we just have to put a camera on it. Like I just put it like right here and let it watch. And then you could log into the IP address of your printer, which is really simple. Just go into settings and click the network. It tells you your IP address right there at the top. You see it? Don't hack my printer, guys. I'm just kidding. It changes too sometimes, so that's why I don't really care. But I wonder if I can get this cheap webcam to work. Let's take a look. Alright, so we've got the camera hooked up, but I'm trying to remember where the hell you go to add the camera. Okay, maybe it's settings. Yeah, okay. So under the settings one, that's going to be up in that right corner. General, control, dashboard, macros, presets, webcams. See right here? Okay. Click add. So okay. We'll actually might not want to add a webcam because it's a URL. No, we don't. So okay. We have the adaptive MPEG with the AVL IP camera, WebRTC. That one might actually work. It's a little tricky. I had trouble with it before. I don't think that one works, but I'm just kind of waiting for it to say not able to connect, you know, or something. We'll try that one maybe. We got HLS stream. Raw. None of these actually seem to do anything. So this MJPEG streamer let's just cancel that. Okay, so go back in here. I don't know. I've definitely got it to work before, but it was a pain. I don't think that's going to do anything there. And that one doesn't look like it does anything. Media, MTX, RT, SP, simple. I don't think any of those work. And I don't think the IP camera works because we don't really have a address to it. I think it was one of these ones that look like this. You see, it won't let you do anything. You see frames per second, it says 0. But it looks like it's actually like trying to do something. So, I don't know. I had found it was in more than one place at some point in time. So, let's see. Navigation. Dashboard. Macros. Miscellaneous. Presets. Printers. Webcams. It's just like edit. There's some stuff can be done there. Oh no. Damn it. They backed out of my whole frickin' page. So luckily it's just a graphic thing here. Definitely not working, guys. I don't know. Could just be, a bunch of things. But it's definitely possible. Maybe we need the drivers and stuff for the Logitech camera. I don't really know. So we're printing, and then I've got a bunch of other ones if this one doesn't work. So it's been a while since I printed anything. And my friend Dave gave me a lot of stuff, including a bunch of broken printers that I fixed. And I am still using up filament from him. Okay, so it's kicking on the fan, and it's going to print fast, so it may screw up, because I've never ever really found that it did well with the speeds that they advertised, but we'll see. I already see some hair hanging off. Just seems too fast to me. Alright guys, we'll catch you later. I got to go play some computer games or something.